Ah! Hey everyone, Scott Smith at the Smith team at Keller Williams. Happy Friday. Obviously, we got some cold weather moving in, and so it definitely feels like fall as we're getting closer to winter. But one of the conversations that we are having a lot now in our office, amongst other realtors, just general consumers, is how this real estate market sucks. High interest rates, falling prices, low demand. Yeah, you could probably look at all those, but we're coming off of a high for the last 2 years where we've had incredible growth, incredible appreciation driven by low interest rates and strong demand. So, of course, we're having a little bit of a hangover. Hangovers aren't any fun, and that's kind of what we're sitting on right now. But with that, every market has opportunity. So every year in the Twin Cities, real estate market, we have seasons. In the stock market, you've got seasons, ups and downs, highs and lows. We've got seasonality here. And this is no different than what we've experienced before. I've been a realtor for 27 years, and we've seen changes in the market, and we just keep moving forward. With that, we look at the opportunities within every single market. So that being said, so we look at the higher interest rates. And in perspective, interest rates are right around upper sixes. Sometimes we're touching 7%. That's going to settle back down. Probably not going to see anything under 4 anytime soon, which was really driven to keep the economy moving. And obviously they overheated it. So what we're looking at right now is more of a normal market conditions. Historically speaking, if we looked over the last 20, 25, 30 years, 7% is a strong interest rate. If you talk to anyone that had owned a home in the 80s, they'll tell you the war stories of interest rates that were in the teens. And how they had to buy down the interest rate. So we adapted from that, and we move forward. Talk about falling prices. So what we're seeing every year in the fall, we see those spring price opinions that are carrying over into fall. Real estate obviously is a commodity, so it goes up and down. But what we're seeing is some of those asking prices with the changes in affordability and interest rates. Some of those asking prices can't be as optimistic. When we're seeing properties that we're selling for sometimes 5-10% above the list price, we're not able to get that anymore. And with that, the properties and with the strong demand, we're seeing stronger demand on the properties that are in great condition. So if those sellers are willing to make the investment in time and potentially financially to make sure that their home is in tip-top condition, those buyers are willing to pay a premium. We are seeing properties selling in multiple offers, but the ones that maybe show a little bit tired, you can't just throw a sign in the yard and expect that it's going to sell in multiple offers. Fall, regardless of the year, fall is a time where you've got more serious sellers and more serious buyers, just because it's not that robust spring real estate market. So 3 things with that. Falling interest rates, or rising interest rates rather. Wish they're falling. Rising interest rates, it doesn't feel good, but it's not out of the norm for what we look at historically. The falling prices. Prices aren't falling, they're coming back to more stabilized numbers, and we can't be as optimistic as we once were, and just throw that up there. Could you get what you wanted to back in spring in today's market? Probably not. But you're still realizing over the last 2-3 years, you're still realizing probably 20% appreciation from where we were at least 3 years ago on that property. And then the last thing is the demand. Where is the demand? Well, again, we're seeing changes with the seasonality. So there's a little bit less demand. But again, those buyers that are out there in the marketplace are serious. So the bottom line is that with every market, there comes opportunity, and we are here to help you navigate that and find those opportunities. There's actually some great buys out there this fall. We've been showing houses to many of our buyers, and there's not as much competition. You can do contingencies. There's a lot more negotiating room in that. So if you've been waiting for a market to change, you wish it was different than it was a couple of years ago, we are certainly in that time frame now, and there's great opportunity with that. So reach out to us at 651-777-3434, and our team is ready to go to work for you. Thanks. Have a great weekend. Stay warm. Bye now.